So I decided that I wanted to make a vlog that documents an entire 40-week pregnancy, my entire 40-week pregnancy for my second child. I have a 2-year-old. This will be child number 2. And when I was pregnant the first time, and I know I'm not the only person who was like this, I had this like insatiable desire to know that I wasn't the only one that had like all these symptoms, and to know that I wasn't the only psychotic person, throwing things, or, I wanted to be able to connect with other people. And I had a few friends that had been pregnant around the same time, but just to be able to watch somebody's journey and feel like, oh my gosh, like I feel that way too, would have been so helpful, because I feel that pregnancy is a time where you can feel very alone. So I wanted to document it because I'm willing to be open in my social media and just life, and not a lot of people are, so I wanted to do that for other pregnant ladies.
Hey everyone, it's August 16th, roughly 8:15 p.m., and we just got home from a fantastic trip, just the two of us, to Cabo. And my period is supposed to start tomorrow. I wanted to take a test before we left, but Julian said that I should not, because it would ruin the trip. So I did not, and just got home and went straight to the Rite Aid or whatever it is and got a test. And it says it's positive. Obviously, I'm a little scared from what happened in January, but super pumped and excited. What do you think about it?
I always said what's meant to be is meant to be. I'm ready.
I've been feeling kind of sick the last few days, but I figured it was travel and just not eating my normal foods and stuff. So I guess now we know why. And of course, I bought like 7 different tests. So when I have to pee again, I'll take another one and another one and another one. But hopefully this is the day we found out about baby Alcaraz number 2 coming soon.
When the positive came up, it was like such a bipolar emotion situation that I had going on. Like on one side, it was so happy, like, oh my gosh, like it's positive. And on the other side, because of what had happened in January, it was complete like terror that was gonna happen again, and fear. And honestly, until today, and even still, like it's, I'm scared because this is the first time I've been pregnant on purpose and had that happen to me. And so it's really scary, and you really don't have a lot of info. Like I can't see what's going on in there, and I'm probably not going to have another ultrasound for 4 more weeks. So, but in that moment that I found out, there's kind of 2 really like pulling emotions going on.
Good morning. It's the next day. What day is it? Saturday? August 17th. And of course, I took another pregnancy test this morning that was positive again. Feeling pretty nauseous, but not too bad. I didn't really get nauseous in my first pregnancy. I have a son. He's 2 years old. His name is Knox. He just turned 2 on August 1st. And we've been trying since January to get pregnant. I actually had a super early miscarriage in January that I made a video about, if you guys didn't see that one. I didn't even know I was pregnant, and then was miscarrying and found out I was pregnant. Anyway, and since then, just nothing. So about 8 months of waiting and wondering if there's something wrong with me, or am I too old, or too stressed, or too lean, or whatever. So still, obviously, I know a lot can happen, and because that happened, it's really scary for me, but I'm just gonna try to stay positive and take care of this little babe in my tummy. But yeah, so far this morning, it's the same as usual. I'm actually in bed right now hiding. My husband is in the garage with Knox, and so I'm gonna eat my breakfast in bed. All right, it's Sunday, August 18th, and pretty much only been like 48 hours since I got the positive pregnancy test. Feeling a pretty big headache today, which might partially be because the coffee consumption has gone down. I'm gonna try to get it to 0, but cold turkey from the amount of coffee I was drinking before would have been bad. So I had like a half a cup of coffee, not even, maybe like a quarter cup of coffee during my breakfast, when normally I would have like 2 cups. And then a couple sips of some iced coffee just now. It's like 3:30. I'm about to eat a meal and was gonna show you guys. But yeah, the main thing I'm dealing with right now is just like a crazy headache. Other than that, feeling pretty good and getting more excited. So how I eat is pretty well documented, but again, like I didn't change much when I was pregnant before, and I won't really change much this time. So just some rice, and this one is some ground turkey that I'll add to the rice, and then I'll put some avocado and some green veggies, and what I'll eat a little bit more of when I'm pregnant than when I'm not is tortilla chips and hummus, because I remember I was addicted to hummus last time. So yeah, so I won't really change much. That's what I always eat. I don't really measure it. I've kind of been eyeballing it for a while anyways, because I know how much I need, but I definitely don't measure it when I'm pregnant, and if I'm still hungry, I'll still eat. And definitely make sure I drink enough water. So that's it. One rule that I had last time I was pregnant was never be so like tired from a workout that you can't immediately walk 400 meters. Like no sitting down, no laying down. As soon as you're done or the time's up, walk 400 meters and you should be able to tuck. So that really helped me. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna adopt that again, and that workout felt good. I really wanted to do the sandbag drags because I know once my core stability goes and my belly gets bigger that I won't be able to do that kind of stuff. So kind of get it in while I can. That's it. It's Tuesday morning, August 20th. I didn't sleep good last night. I couldn't fall asleep like at all, even though I was super tired during the day. And then I don't know, I just kind of kept waking up and couldn't get comfortable. Got up with Knox this morning at like 6:30, and it just kind of felt like yucky today. So that might not have anything to do with being pregnant. I might just be having an off day, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna rest from working out today. I've worked out 3 days in a row, and usually I'll take a rest day after 3 days in a row anyway. So today will be a rest day. Gonna get a lot of work done. We have a bunch of people coming in town for a big event that we have for work this weekend, and so hopefully I'll get feeling better. We'll see. What's up? It's Wednesday, August 21st. Just got to work. Wanted to share. I am really missing my massive amounts of coffee that I normally have. Strongly considering telling the rest of our staff today, just because we have so much going on and coming up. And at this point, even if I lost the baby, they would find out about it. So I might as well tell them. So yeah, thinking about doing that today. And if I do, I'll definitely do like a hidden camera situation for you guys.
And then really soon after with Hawaii. But just something else that's kind of come up that we wanted to talk about to let you guys in on for Hawaii is that I'm pregnant.
Atta girl.
It's like super early.
But I was like thinking about, I had already told Kim, Norman knows because Lucy knows, and Chris knew. But I was like, at this point, like, I found out on Friday, the day that we got home. I wanted to take a test before we left, but it was like too early anyway. And him and Molly were both like, "You're gonna ruin your trip, either way that the test goes. So just don't. Just go enjoy it, whatever." So we came home, and that night I was like, "All right, we're home." I went to like
You're a pregnancy test addict.
I went to Rite Aid like at like 8:30 p.m. after a day of travel, and like came running out of the bathroom. I was like, "Oh my god." And I've taken 4 more since then, just to make sure.
I know we found out the day we got back from Cabo, and I remember that night, like Miranda told me, it was pretty awesome. But then I had like that night though, I had like the hardest time sleeping because I started processing like everything that like again changed. And I was just like, oh my gosh, and then thinking, I was like, man, what is it gonna be, a boy or girl? And if it's a girl, I'm like just freaking terrified. Dude, I am so scared to have a girl, to be honest. So when people ask, what do you want, boy or girl? I'm like, I don't know.
It's my birthday, August 22nd, and I'm enjoying this amazing breakfast in bed. So sweet that Julian brought up to me. Feeling pretty good. I told my mom last night, so I wasn't gonna tell my mom until I see her in Hawaii in like 3 weeks, but I don't know why, and I might end up posting these videos before we even leave if everything at the doctor looks okay. So 37 years old today, and best present is this baby in my belly. I was just telling Molly how I feel like I'm already like, I don't know, 12 weeks pregnant. It doesn't, see, it looks fine here, but I just feel super, super bloated. It's not the best. I know I've read that it's like pretty much for sure that on your second pregnancy, your belly pops out much sooner than on your first one. I think I'll have to go back and look at my pictures, but I don't think I felt like I looked pregnant for a while in my first pregnancy. Just like my butt and my legs got really big, but my belly didn't actually look pregnant until like, I don't know, almost 20 weeks. I'm gonna try to do toes to bar. I haven't been doing toes to bar because I've had like some shoulder issues anyway, but I'm gonna try. If Julian says that I have coning, which is like, looks like your abs are a big cone, which shouldn't happen this early, but who knows, then I'll stop. Or if I just feel like I'm gonna die, then I might lower the number because I haven't done it for so long. But for now, I'm gonna try.
Nice to meet you.
You guys said you could see it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
I'll
Does
watch
it
the
hurt?
video. No, but like, basically once you start seeing that happen, if you keep doing those movements, the chances of making it worse, like everybody's abs will separate when they're pregnant, but continuing to do movements that make it look like that tend to make it worse.
Yeah.
So last time I didn't have to stop till I was like 17 weeks or something like that. I was doing the open. But I'll probably have to stop sooner this time because it's already weaker, you know?
Love it.
All right, it's Saturday, August 24th. Officially 5 weeks pregnant. And apparently Julian's on his way into the room. Today for sure is the worst I felt as far as just grossness in the morning, like nauseousness, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's not like nauseous like I'm gonna throw up, but it's just like a queasy feeling, and I'm really hot and just not wanting to get up. We have a big event for street parking today, where we have like I want to say like 130 people coming to this meetup in the park, and these little meetups have become quite the production. So of course none of these people know that I'm pregnant, so gotta smile. Hi everyone. But yeah, that's happening. We're leaving in about an hour, so I gotta get ready for that. Also, I read this morning, because I'm like one of those nerds that reads, like, I have like the Bump app, and I like to see what size the baby is and what's going on with the baby. So I read this morning that the baby is the size of an apple seed, and in the awesome 3D drawing that they have on the app, it showed that the baby already has like little nub arms almost, and like little black spots that will become the baby's eyes. And of course, like, this is the second time, but you forget all that stuff, and it's just like, whoa, that's like a human in there. That's so crazy. So yeah.
Day or what?
I like to keep track of how much I'm gaining. I weighed 137.5 a week ago.
Oh, okay. Let's see where you're at now.
Well, technically 138.5, but I had clothes on, so I subtracted a pound.
Okay.
So I'm gonna weigh. Should I take my sweats off?
Sure. Oh, yeah. It's cool.
I mean, I have.
That's fine.
Let's see. I already ate breakfast today.
Okay.
But okay, oh yeah,
that's
kind of,
good.
yeah. Guitar solo going on in the background.
Pretty much.
140.
140, huh?
Yeah.
I'll get it.
I gained like 40 pounds last time, so we'll see if it's around the same or more or less. Our child is freaking out.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Good job, baby. Good job. So today I am at Floatwell, which is a business that is just a few miles from my house, where I'm gonna do a float. I'm gonna go floating. I've been doing this for a little bit. I think this will be my third or fourth time doing it. But basically you float in this massive tank of water and tons of salt. The water is set to exactly the same temperature as your body, and you completely float. I always just fall asleep, but I think like 1 hour in the tank is supposed to be equivalent to like X hours of sleep, and it's super relaxing, and it's almost like a form of meditation. Anyways, it's something that's been really good for me because I tend to constantly be thinking, and I checked, and I can still do it while I'm pregnant, so I think this is going to be awesome. I read actually that while you're pregnant, it feels so great because it makes you weightless basically while you're doing it. So here I am today, super pumped to do it. Belly's feeling real big and sloppy over here.
Earlier,
Yes.
when we were filming the podcast,
Yes.
you said that you could tell my body has changed, but you won't say what you see. That's really annoying.
That's it.
I want to
just-
know what it is that you saw.
It's a very delicate subject.
I know, but the whole point of us sharing this stuff is to help people so they feel like their body changes are like normal.
Yeah, I could see that, like, you're holding water weight, and like because you're so lean, so I could see it like in your back and your legs and your butt.
Like, what does it look like?
It's just getting bigger.
Like flabbier?
No, not flappier, bigger. That's it.
Like I have back fat?
No. No.
Okay.
Something that I was doing even before I was pregnant, and I've been working into my schedule for the last little bit, is this 12-minute kind of yoga routine that we have on the street parking site in our maintenance videos. So we have a full library of maintenance videos that are like yoga and mobility, and this one is called Morning Coffee, and it's supposed to help just kind of wake you up and get you feeling better for the day. So I've been doing it for I don't know, maybe like a little over a month now, and I try to do it every morning. It's only 12 minutes, but it does make me feel a lot better. And doing this kind of stuff is definitely something that I'll try to keep up. So.
All right, it's Monday, August 26th. About to hit the workout. It's like almost 5 p.m. I've decided that the evening workouts are best for me, even though this is the time of day that I'm most exhausted. This is the time of day where I'm least capable of actually doing anything productive for work. So I've switched. Hey, Mona. Say hi. So I've switched, and I'm gonna do it in the evening. Even though it'll make my workouts worse, it'll at least make my job better. The workout today, I was hanging power clean and jerks and burpees, 2 movements that I will eventually have to modify, but not yet. So just gonna keep it slow and controlled, keep the heart rate under control, and I get to work out with Julian today, just the 2 of us, which is rare, and I love it so much. So try not to think that I'm in slow motion based on how fast he's going, okay guys? That was a hard one. I'm on my 400 meter walk post workout. I took it pretty paced, which actually might have helped me. One thing that I noticed after my last pregnancy is I was the type of person before that would always come out way too fast. And in having to pace during my last pregnancy, I learned how to pace a lot more. So not everything is negative. There's a lot you can learn about yourself and about your body and about your mind through these workouts. When you're pregnant, you learn how to hold back. You learn how to care about the baby more than about your workout. And you learn how to like overcome obstacles that will transfer to many other areas in your life. So that was a good one. Julian pushed me a lot for sure, but I felt like I kept it under control. Was immediately able to walk out, grab my phone, and do my 400. So, a successful day.
It's Tuesday, August 27th. Woke up today feeling pretty good again. No real headache, not too much nausea this morning. Maybe a little bit before I ate, but went away pretty easy. Wanted to show you something that I did every day during my first pregnancy because I had really bad heartburn, and also I felt like it helped with some of the bloating and water retention a little bit. I've talked about it before, even when I'm not pregnant, but apple cider vinegar, just a shot of it. I mix like 1 ounce with 1 ounce of water and just drink it. You can also mix it, and I've heard it's actually better for you if you like mix it with water and sip it, but that's gross to me. So I take it more as like a shot. It helped a ton with my heartburn. I haven't had that yet this time, but I'm gonna start the habit again. I've been off of it. And hopefully it'll just help me feel a little bit better. It's actually really, really gross. I'm like bending over here because I don't have a tripod for my camera. Okay. So yeah, I just mix an ounce of it with some water. And it'll just really warm you right up. Yeah. So one of the things that I found was really important in my pregnancy before was as your body starts to change and you start to feel not the most attractive or confident. Some people love being pregnant. I was not one of those people because it's just not what my body's used to feeling like. I found that like doing little things to make you feel better were important. So for me, that's my hair. I have a lot of hair, and when it's done and it looks good, I feel so much better about how I look. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, even if I'm in my PJs, if my hair looks good, I feel better. So one thing that I did then and I will do now is get blowouts, where I'll go to the salon and they wash your hair and they blow dry it and they make it look nice, and then I will hold on to that with dry shampoo for as long as possible. For some other people, they might think of that and be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna pay someone to like do your hair? Like, who has that kind of money? But think about it, because most of you guys probably have somebody that will do your nails, and I don't care about my fingernails. I will clip my fingernails, I pick up my fingernails, I don't care. The nails doesn't really make me feel beautiful. The hair does. So it's similar idea, but I do it with the hair. So for you, it might be your nails, it might be getting some new makeup, or taking a little bit more time to do that, or getting some really cute maternity clothes, something else that I probably won't do because I didn't really get into that whole thing. But just finding something to make me feel a little bit better about myself was really important and made me feel more like me. So today, this is the before. I'm gonna go get my hair done. Feel better. All right, just over an hour later, and I know my hair looks crazy right now with the ringlets, but here's a tip. If you go the hair route, if you want to have somebody do your hair and you want it to last as long as possible, I'll tell them not to brush it out at first, and I'll walk around like this for a few hours and then brush it out. It will last a lot longer if you do that. So feeling good. Got a ton of work done while they were doing my hair too, which is the reason that I like the hair thing better than the nail thing, is because I can sit there on my computer and answer emails or do programming or whatever for the business, and I don't feel like I'm losing time being productive either. So pretty tired right now. I need to eat. I'm about to meet up with Julian at a coffee shop, so I'll probably have a few sips of his coffee, to be honest. Go-to snack, lots of fat in this, it gives good calories, which is why I like it. And on with my day. All right, guys, so I have read varying things about stretch marks and how they are not really as much in our control as we all, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Anyways, as we all seem to think. I did not get any stretch marks with Knox. I did use this, however, the whole time. I have no association with this company. I bought this myself, but it is what I used, and I didn't get stretch marks. So whether it's genetic or whatever or not, I'm using it again. I'm not taking any chances over here. So if you have stretch marks, or if you get stretch marks, you gotta own those, but our girl's gonna try to prevent them if possible. So here it is. The other thing to remember is you can't just put that stuff on your belly. No, no, no. That's not the only thing that grows. You gotta put it on your boobs, you gotta put it on your hips and your butt. So, I mean, my butt and my hips got pretty massive last time, so I gotta start today. This just came in the mail, and I'm gonna get on it.
It's Wednesday, August 28th. I'm here at Black Rock Coffee, which is where I hide out when I need to not be at the office because I get too distracted with all of our workers, either because they're having way too much fun or because they have a bunch of questions. Anyway, today's been going good. It's like almost 2:30 in the afternoon, and I've had good energy, but I can feel it starting to go down. I'm eating lunch. Julian brought me lunch. I'm eating something that I ate, I want to say, close to daily when I was pregnant with Knox. Chipotle, and close to daily for like years before. I don't really eat Chipotle that often anymore, and it's not because it's not delicious, but we have great food at home, so I just don't eat it. But Julian brought me lunch today. I'm enjoying the Chipotle and getting super excited for the appointment tomorrow. I'm not working out today, gonna take a rest day and get caught up on some work stuff and probably do some yoga tonight at the house. But that's it.
Right, it's Thursday, August 29th. And oh, just got up. We get to go to the doctor today, and I'm super pumped just to feel like we're doing something and getting somewhere. The next step so that we can make our next appointment to actually hear the heartbeat. And I don't know that I would be this excited or nervous or like anything if I hadn't had the miscarriage in January, but just at this point, every day that I make it is so much better. Makes me feel so much better and more confident that this is going to be our little baby. And yeah, actually going to the doctor this time to find out what's going on before something bad happens. Because last time the doctor's visit was to find out if I was having a miscarriage, and that's the only time I went to the doctor. So anyway, super pumped about it. Probably won't have much happen, but either way, we're getting there, and I'm excited.
Okay, Mono. Papa Slam.
Come on.
So we're going to the doctor's appointment today, the first one, and I'm really excited, but then I keep reminding myself not to be excited because I feel like nothing's gonna happen.
Right, it's just like a nice little checkup.
It's not even like they're not gonna tell us anything right
okay.
now. I don't think.
So then what's the appointment
Well, they're
for?
gonna take my blood, but you know how that is, and you gotta
Right,
wait for
and you
them to
have to
like
wait.
call you or whatever.
I see.
Well, that was exactly as uneventful as expected. They asked us a bunch of questions, twice pretty much, because I had to fill out all the questions in a questionnaire before we went in, and then it was just like a medical assistant asked us basically all the same questions over again. They sent me down to get the lab work. We did schedule an ultrasound for next Friday, so that's good. But we don't get to meet with the doctor until we get back from our trip to Hawaii, which is not ideal, but yeah, all in all, I gotta say, I don't really like those places.
No.
Everyone that works there seems like they're angry. The people in the lab were all very sad. Which I know, if you're in the lab, there's a lot of reasons that they could be sad because they're sick or whatever, but yeah, I just don't ever get good vibes from those places. The good news is the local BirthFit person in Vancouver, where we live, gave me some resources for some midwives and some birthing centers here that I can check out and start to look into, because those always felt a little bit more personal and like they care more. That's just our personal experience that we had with Knox, that we'll try to find that again here. So I don't even know if they're going to call me to tell me anything about the labs, because they didn't tell us if they would or not. So that's it. Doctor appointment, had to get it out of the way so we can get the ultrasound. That was the main goal. And now we got to wait another week.
The second week was pretty chill, to be honest. I, was definitely toning down workouts. And we were busy and stuff, but I don't remember anything too crazy during that time. This last week, some emotional roller coaster stuff has hit me, and I don't know if it's just the tiredness really getting to me, the hormones really getting to me, or just I had a lot of anxiety this week leading up to the ultrasound. So there's probably a combination of all those things, but I definitely had a breakdown this week. Because of my dogs, and then I've just been kind of, for like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I've been really introverted a little bit, because there is, again, that like part of pregnancy that's very lonely. Like everybody's out here at the street parking office like drinking their coffees and going to get pokey and crushing their workouts and stuff, and immediately just the life changes overnight, and you got to think about the baby, but then also still live your normal life.
Yay! It's Saturday, August 31st, and I'm 6 weeks today. I was really pumped on making it to 6 weeks. So here we are. Got to sleep in a little bit today. Julian's dad is here, so they've been playing with Knox all morning and let me sleep in. And I'm gonna go, I weighed myself this morning already when I went downstairs. I was 141 pounds, so about 2.5 pounds heavier than I was when we first started, which is totally fine. I'll probably take a photo. I like to take the weekly photos. I don't know, I like to have those. I have them, a lot of them from last time, so it's fun to kind of watch the change. Yeah, today just gonna work a little bit. Probably haven't decided if I'm gonna work out or not, or just do some yoga. Excited to have made it today for sure. Only 6 more days until I can hopefully hear the heartbeat, and that will be even more amazing. So just gotta be patient. Tub of rice, tub of veggies, and multiple tubs of, this is ground turkey, this is another rice, this is a ground turkey. If I did not have that stuff, and I had to actually cook something right now, bad choices would be made. What's up, guys? It's Monday, September 2nd, and I just wanted to film a little clip and talk a little bit more about this like brain fog that I'm feeling. It's like my brain is not functioning normally. Like, it's not firing. I'm not like able to be thinking about as many things at once as quickly. But also it's kind of like gloomy. Like, my brain is, I'm usually a very positive person. Like, as far as like motivated and wanting to motivate others and wanting to push forward and having new ideas for how to, reach people and motivate people, because that's what we do in my business. But I feel like I have nothing. Like, I feel like I have no, like, I'm just like floating, but not like in a good way. Like, I feel like it's empty. My brain is empty, and I'm just like sludging through some mud with my body. It's really frustrating. Because normally in the day, I feel overwhelmed because I have so much that I need to do, but also so many things that I want to do. So it's like balancing, like doing the things that need to be done with all the things that I want to do. And when I say what I want to do, like social media posts to try to motivate people, or fun things for our members or whatever. And I still definitely have the list of things that I need to do, but the want to do list is like zero. My brain is like not, and it's really frustrating to me right now. It's really frustrating. And I don't know, I gotta snap out of it somehow. We'll see. I just had my full-on first pregnancy freak out meltdown. I do not recommend having 4 dogs pretty much at any point in your life, but they just, like, my brain is already so messed up, and like I can't function. I can't even fucking speak right now. And I'm just trying to get out of the house because it takes me twice as long to do everything right now because my brain is out of it and I'm exhausted. And I have one dog that threw up on the rug, and then another dog who needs his freaking butt hairs cleaned because he's got poop stuck all over them, and he's rubbing it on every single rug in this house. And it's just like, this happened to me the last pregnancy too with these dogs. It sends me over the freaking edge. Like, I cannot deal with how long it takes me to get out of this house, because it's always something. It's always something with these dogs. Like someone throws up, or someone poops on the rug, or someone whatever. And just, yeah. This happened to me a few times in my last pregnancy, where the dogs were just like the last straw. And the poop on the rug / throw up on the rug this morning is like, I can't even deal with it. It made me literally want to light my house on fire. So, yeah. I'm so lucky because I got to let my, the people that I work with know that I'm just like on the struggle bus. And I can't even imagine like having a job that we're still trying to keep everything a secret when you're going through all this. So I know I'm super lucky with that. I think what's put out there on social media and everything when it comes to what it's like to be pregnant is you see the baby bump pics, and you see the like little holding the chalkboard things and like all of that, but it's just not, I don't think there's a very good realistic, at least not enough of a good realistic example of just how it messes with your mind and your hormones and everything. So I'm trying not to just show the fun stuff and me overcoming and stuff like that, because there's definitely times where you just freaking lose it. And mine usually has to do with those dogs. So
I've had one thing happen this pregnancy that is not something I ever really considered would be such a big deal, but it's hit me really hard this week, is a massive like sense of guilt about how I know that my relationship with Knox is never going to be the same.
Mono?
Mama came.
Last night Mama was crying.
I touched it.
Mama was sad, Mono. Do you want to know why Mama was sad? Last night I was crying because
Oh?
I was sad that baby will take away time from you, Mono.
Yeah?
Mama cried.
Where's your mom? Where's it? Where's it?
I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
Say I love you, Mama.
Baby.
I love you, Mama. Okay.
Okay, Mama.
I promise I'll always love you, baby. Okay. We were supposed to go on date night tonight,
Yeah, we're supposed to.
but the dog situation earlier, we had a dog we had to take to the vet. So this is still the dinner I was planning on eating on date night, but he brought it home for me.
I did.
What did you eat?
A chicken bake.
From? How you feeling about that?
I mean,
I don't even really know what that is,
It's just better than Taco Bell, Burger King, or
but it's like a. Is
Panda
it like a
Express.
like a
It's
wrap?
like bread. It's like a pita bread.
Is there cheese in there?
I think it is.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Are you jealous of this?
Yes, I am very jealous of that right now, actually.
So I took the bun off because I would much rather eat the fries than eat the bun. So I'm trying to keep it pretty balanced, but that's dinner tonight. I mean, we got to get that heartbeat going strong tomorrow morning. So hopefully this will help. It's Friday. It's ultrasound day. Super pumped. We're leaving in about an hour to go do it. Today's definitely the first day. I'm just here making breakfast, egg whites, and where is it? Oatmeal. And today's definitely the first day that I don't feel like eating, like at all. Like I'm hungry, but I also don't like, even just when I'm loading up my bowl with oats right now, I was just like, ugh, this seems like a lot of food. So I've never had that before. I don't really remember having that with Knox. So hopefully it won't happen.
I love you, Papa.
Yeah,
First ultrasound. The only bummer is that we don't get to see the doctor afterwards until we get back from Hawaii, but that's okay.
I wasn't nervous at all last time because I hadn't had any like, the whole thing was just a surprise and I hadn't had any like rough experiences or anything, and this time I'm super nervous.
How are you feeling, Julian?
I feel great. This is exciting. I remember this last time.
You don't want to get the yolk side. You can see the heartbeat right here in the middle there. So we do 3 of them. Just to kind of
See? Everything's good. Mm-hmm. We got it. We got it. Nailed it.
I was like, I couldn't see the heartbeat the first time when she was showing it to us. And I was like upset because I thought I was going to leave without like really feeling like I saw it.
Yeah.
But then when she came back around and
The little plover?
I saw it, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Uh-huh.
You want to turn it the other way? No, guess. What is that? Mono baby.
Baby.
Say hi, baby. Say I love you, baby. Say see you soon. Say I'm in charge. Say so, baby.
Nice, Mona. Good job, Mona. See you soon, baby.
Mona, where is that baby? And Mama Timmy? Okay, Mona.
This vlog is for anyone who wants to see, as real as I can make it, what my pregnancy is like for this pregnancy for 40 weeks. And the reason I say my pregnancy or this pregnancy is because everyone's different. Even this one's going to be different than my last one. And, you know, for anyone who's watching, yours is going to be different than mine. But I do want to, there's so many things that I didn't know about and that you don't hear about until you're pregnant. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why you don't hear about these scary tests or these scary things that happen, or the schedule for ultrasounds, or that if you're 35 years old they call you geriatric. These are just, for some reason, things that nobody talks about. And so I wanted to kind of be a little bit more transparent about that. So it's really for anyone maybe thinking about getting pregnant or currently pregnant who just doesn't want to feel alone, or anyone who's interested in that story. It doesn't even have to be somebody who's ever been or has a desire to get pregnant. And the other thing that I wanted to show from the fitness standpoint, because that's who I am and it's what I do, is a realistic way that I'm gonna move through my pregnancy with my fitness. I'm somebody who's been very consistent with it. I think there's some really bad information on both sides of a don't do anything or you can do whatever you want. And I'm not saying that I'm the authority, but I do have experience, and I will have help from some people who are very educated and very smart with that stuff that you guys will be able to see as you go through the vlog. So if you want to know how you can stay fit or types of things that you can or should be doing, you'll be able to at least use me as a reference for how I'm going to treat my pregnancy. Again, keeping in mind that all of them are different.